Hey friends, welcome back to Pretty Extra. I'm your host, Amanda Saez, and today I have my best friend, Lydia Riley.
Hey.
So, Lydia, tell me about yourself. Tell everyone about yourself.
Well, I am 24. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I do digital marketing for a med spa, a couple law firms, and for myself.
That's amazing.
Yep.
You should be super proud of yourself. Lydia also has some really cute dogs, and she is a TikTok baddie, so we love that for her. And Lydia, tell us, I have a few questions for you. What gives you the ick?
From a man or just in general?
Both.
Okay. The ick. Men in general give me an ick. I think they're gross. They're stinky. I hate... Oh, okay. This is what I hate. I'll be at a bar and I'm by myself or I'm with my girlfriends and I see a guy at the corner of my eye and he's like this. Like thinking of what to say, and it really makes me angry. I'm like, just come talk to me. Like, fucking stop. Like, he'll be like, hey.
Ew.
Like, don't be scared. Like, come talk to me. It's okay. I promise it's okay. I might say no, I have a boyfriend, or I might say yeah, like, come talk to me, but stop it. Like, don't be weird. It freaks me out when guys do that. I get the ick when guys are mean. Ew. Yeah. Disgusting. If guys, or they, like, act a certain way, even if they, like, have money and they act mean, get the fuck away from me. I don't care. Don't talk to me. I hate that.
It's really annoying when guys are cheap, especially when they have money.
I haven't... Yes. Like, don't flex that you have money unless you're gonna buy me something. It's uncouth and it's weird. Like, don't be like, I have all this money. It's like, okay, then let's go shopping. I don't know. But don't... Like, it's weird. It's super weird. Don't do that. It's unbecoming.
It is.
It's yucky. I don't
truly
like that.
Is. So, Lydia, I have a few questions for you, other than what is the ick?
That's my ick. When men are mean, when they exist, and when they're scared. Don't do those things.
What is the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, God. The worst date I've ever been on?
Yes. These questions are not for you, Chi-Chi.
Okay. The worst date.
Mm-hmm.
I have to think. I haven't been on, like, a first date in a while. The worst date.
I've had two really terrible dates.
You go first. I can't think of one right now.
I remember I went on this date with this guy, and there was like this little, like, you know, crepes?
Yeah.
So there was like a crepe place, and he was like, oh, you want a crepe? And I said, sure. And he was like, oh, do you like Nutella? And I said, no. And he goes up to order it, and he's like, let me get a crepe with Nutella on it. And I was like, I didn't know.
You're like, well, that's for him.
No, he literally ordered it for us to share.
And you said I don't like it. He was like, anyway.
And he just completely like ignored it. And I was just like, I didn't know if he could just completely ignored me or if he just didn't care or what. But then he had the audacity to ask me, like, why aren't you eating it? And I said, I don't like the Nutella.
Wait, I remember mine. Okay, I haven't been on a first date in a while, but I went on a date with this guy, and it was like that. It was like, we went out to eat, and he was like, what do you want? And I was like, oh, I think this sounds good. And he was like, no, let me order for you. And he was like, she wants this, this, and this. And I was like, I don't like raw sushi. Like, there's certain raw sushi I'll eat, but I was like, I don't like that. Is that what you ordered? I hope that's not what you ordered. He's like, no, you'll like it. I was like,
how does he know what you like?
Exactly. Like, you don't know me. It's our first date.
Yeah.
I got food poisoning.
No.
So I went home and I was throwing up. And
You're
I was
lying.
like, he's like, it's the best sushi restaurant in Miami. How you couldn't have gotten food poisoning
What
from
restaurant was it?
I can't remember the name. It wasn't Sexy Fish. It was one very close by. But it gave me food poisoning. And then later, come to find out, he was like, I'm in an open relationship with my girlfriend, and we want you. I'm like, you're so gross. That's such a weird, gross thing to do.
What? He didn't even disclose that before meeting up with you?
Yeah, so that was the worst date I've ever been on. It was a while. It was like 3 years ago at this point.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, never talked to him again.
Well, I found out from this one guy, well, he didn't even tell me. I found out through a friend that I went on a date with this guy once, and he was just very, like, pushy. And I didn't like that about him. And
that's also icky.
I found out that he was in an open relationship and he never even told me. And I was like, and he still kept messaging me, and I completely ghosted him.
Ugh.
That's my hobby, is ghosting men. Like, when I was single, I loved ghosting men. It was so much fun. And yeah, I found out literally like almost a year later that he was in an open relationship for like 2 or 3 years, like a long time.
That's probably the biggest ick. That's like there's no such thing as open relationship. Let's start there. There's no such thing. You're either in a relationship or you're not. Open relationship? No.
They ended up breaking up too, and
Of course. That's what an open relationship is. You're broken up. You're not together.
and then she ended up, now she's like with a guy that like they really love each other, and
Oh,
like
that's
they
sweet.
post publicly and everything, and I'm like, oh, that's cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is really adorable.
Okay, next question.
Next question.
That got me, because he did the same thing your date did. He was like, I'll order for you. It's like, no.
No.
I think
If it's like,
they read that somewhere in the internet and they were like, that's good, I'll take that.
how about the guys that they they watch those courses like on how to date?
Oh my god. No, that I swear that's where they got it from. I think that they watched something from Andrew Tate and they were like, that's smart, I'll order for her and that way she thinks I'm an alpha bro. It's like, ew. Like, no.
Yeah.
You don't know what I want. Like, what if I have a food allergy and you end up fucking killing me?
Dead.
You give me something with peanuts in it.
I'm
Like,
dead.
you
No, that literally, like, I don't drink alcohol because, like, medically I shouldn't.
Right.
I basically just like fall asleep and then I get like severely sick.
I don't like drinking either.
Yeah.
We pretend to drink. We get like Diet Coke when we go out
Yeah,
together.
because like in Miami, it's like this weird thing if you don't not drink.
They
Like,
look at you weird. They're like,
you don't drink?
no.
What?
So always just get like a mocktail or Diet Coke and no one will know. And I'll be like, oh, I feel so drunk.
Yeah, and so this guy, I was like, oh yeah, like I don't drink. And I went to the bathroom and I came back and he bought me this $100 gold martini. Like a
But you don't
24
drink?
count. Yeah.
That was nice of him, but
It was like nice. And he knew that I didn't drink, but he was like trying so hard. Like it almost like made me feel guilty that he spent so much money on this drink. And I'm like,
feel like
what are
it's
you trying to do
fitting.
here?
I'll take some pictures.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I took pictures.
Sorry, I don't want to drink it.
Yeah. So let's see what else we have here. Chi-Chi is going wild. She's like, when am I going to get the mic? This is Chi-Chi, our mascot, by the way.
Mascot.
She is the mascot here. One day, maybe she'll have her own show. What is the most extra thing that you've ever done on a date?
Most extra thing I've ever done on a date?
Yeah. like anything like crazy, like that you feel like was so extra that a guy had to deal with?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I know one time I liked this guy and I wanted him to like think I was cute or whatever. And I took a long time to get ready and I put on too much perfume. I don't know if this is like extra, but I get in his car and it was kind of cute because he was wearing way too much cologne. But so we
No.
get in the car, we're both like just reek of perfume and cologne.
That is hilarious.
To a point where we both got a headache. We had to roll the window down. I was like, I can't. Like, let's just.
That is hilarious.
But I don't know. You go. If you have something
Me?
extra you did.
I don't even know. I just feel like I'm always pretty extra. It's like ridiculous. Like I remember when I used to live in my hometown, like I used to like go on like when I was like in a relationship, I would like literally go on a date to like Applebee's because I was like 15. And I would like go like in full on heels and like a dress. And it was like Applebee's.
I mean, that's extra, but like in a good way. Like, that's a slay. If you're overdressed, honestly, slay every time.
I would like walk in and people would be like, what is wrong with this girl?
So, like, she has places to be.
Exactly.
I don't mind I always overdress.
That's
I think
me too.
I'd rather be overdressed than underdressed.
I do not like being underdressed. If
Yeah.
I decide to like be underdressed for the day, like sweatpants, no makeup, I will not leave the house.
Even underdressed, I try to make sure it matches and looks cute.
Yeah, like so there's this thing that I have, it's called bougie casual. And it's like basically,
bougie casual.
yeah, it's basically like when
Slay.
you like, have you ever seen a girl that she's like super casual, like she's just wearing sweats but she still looks hot?
Yes,
Like,
always.
That is literally
That's-
bougie casual.
That's how I want to be.
I have been saying this since I was like a teenager. I've been saying like, I was so like, because my girlfriends would be like, oh, what's the look tonight? Like when we were like really young, like teenagers and stuff. And I'm like, I'm going out bougie casual. Because they would be like, oh my God, like it's going to be like really casual. And be like, I'm bougie casual. Because they knew that I couldn't go out like just casual. It would have to like be still like a sleigh.
Of course. Even when you're at home, you should still be a sleigh.
Yeah. Like,
don't let them catch you slipping.
I don't even want to look at myself how I look first thing in the morning. Never mind like for other people to look at me. Like how I look when I roll out of bed. Like I wake up
in my birthday suit and I immediately start like doing my skincare, wash off, makeup, hair, and an outfit that matches.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
TikTok has a lot of like really cute fits too, like comfy fits. Because you know when you wake up, you want to put on a t-shirt, sweatpants, walk your dog, you know, clean up, do whatever you need to do, and that's what I like to wear. TikTok outfits. They're like $10. They're super comfy.
Oh my God. Speaking of like being outside of the house looking terrible, literally this morning, because I woke up really early, I never walk the dog without like at least like brushing my teeth and everything and looking like somewhat decent. I decided to walk this dog.
Oh no.
And it was early. But someone was walking outside and I just rolled out of bed.
It happens to me a lot.
I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt and like hot pink sweatpants. Like it didn't even match. Like I looked like...
It's just the first thing you can find. Take the
I looked like a fruit roll-up. It's like, what is this? And this guy, he like remembered my name too. He was like an old man. He was like, hi, Amanda. Hi, Chi-Chi. And I was like, this is even worse because he knows who I am.
I've been like, please don't remember this.
Like my hair, I had it in a braid and like, you know, like when your hair falls out of a braid from your sleep.
Oh God.
It was so bad. I had no makeup on. I was like, please do not remember this moment. And he stopped to pet her and everything. I was like, why me? Why?
He probably doesn't care. Guys don't care that much.
I mean, he was probably like 70.
I hate when that happens to me and I see like a hot girl who like has it together. I'm like, fuck. Like she looks great and I look like this right now.
Lydia is literally the funniest whenever she sees a hot girl on the street. She's like, come back, baby. She'll be like, where are you going with
I think we should catcall other girls more often. Like that shit. Girls should catcall girls because it's not like when a guy does it, it's like creepy and it's like, oh my God, he might murder me. But if a girl does it, you're like, hey, Barbie. You know, it's like, thank you, Barbie.
She always acknowledges when a girl looks good. She's like, oh my God, Amanda, she's gorgeous.
I try to steal their fits, too.
No, but the best is when a girl is with her boyfriend.
Yes. No, I was just talking about this the other day. I think that if you see a girl out with her musty, crusty, dusty boyfriend, especially if they're arguing or something, you see her out with him, you need to be like, you're gorgeous. And then look at him and be like, you know, like you have to do both. You have to be like, you're beautiful. Like, why are you with him? Kind of look, but then move on. Because that way, his entire day, he's going to be like, what the fuck? Like, he's going to be questioning. He's going to be like, am I good enough? And he's not. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all the time when we go out.
There might be some sweet men out there. I'm not lying. But, not going to lie. But, no, yeah, every time I'm out and I see a gorgeous girl with this, you know, troll-looking boyfriend, I always compliment the girl.
She literally always does this, and I know exactly what she's doing, and I die. I literally have to walk away.
Because the men forget that they're with this gorgeous girl, and I'm like, don't treat her bad, because other people see how beautiful she is, so don't do that.
Yeah, especially like when they've been together for like a few years, and then they're like, oh.
They forget. Yeah. The other day, I got this yellow dress, and it looks so cute. I got it from TikTok Shop, and I got like 3 compliments just walking around while I was with the guy. And he was like, oh, everyone likes your dress. And I was like, but I feel like they know what's up. You're supposed to do that when she's out with her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a point.
And that's the tea.
That is the tea.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been absolutely amazing. Lydia, please give your Instagram so people could follow.
My Instagram is the Lydia Riley.
And please subscribe and follow all of the channels down below. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.